And we are live, setting up a server so we can do some testing. I've got 2 accounts open at the moment, and this guy is launching. Let me check my resources here. Using up a bit of CPU. Okay, so today we are working on a combo sugarcane and cactus farm for Minnie. I need to see how we're going to set up the sugarcane farm. She's fine with a little bit of loss, so we're not going to do slime blocks. Let me see. This one should be, no, that is James' server. My servers, this is the one I need. She is fine with a little bit of loss, so we're not going to do slime blocks. But I need to figure out the spacing and how we're going to be collecting them. Generally, the design that I'm choosing here is done with water, but since we're doing a cactus farm, it'd be best to do a dry collection up top and then a water channel below, and I'll show you what I mean in a moment. Hopefully it actually took my generator settings here. Otherwise I'm going to have to make the server again. Let's see. Come on. Oh, I did not. Yep. Welp. Okay, see you later, Green. See if we can fix this. So, file management and server properties. Da, 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 da. I don't remember if it's flat or super flat that you set it to. It is flat. That would explain it. Okay. So I need to just remove the super part. Hello, Alex. Welcome to the stream. Let's get that server started back up. We need to go and count. Oh, hi, Nessie. We need to go and count these blocks. A sugarcane and cactus farm. I'm going to have a little bit of frame drops over the next couple of minutes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and I think this side's 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yep. So we've got 24 by 26. Server is up. Hopefully it generating faster means that it actually took my settings. Please actually be the redstone ready super flat world rather than a green one. Oh, I didn't delete the world. Yeah, that's a thing. Let's see. Let's just go out this way, and outside of the spawn chunk should at least be some form of super flat. Or I'm just completely stupid. That seems to be the case here. That is a complete fail. I was hoping to have world edit, because there's no forge mod for it yet. Let's try one more time. File management, server.properties. So it is set to flat. Level type default. If you want flat, set it to flat. We can try and delete the world. So file management. We need to delete these 3 guys. Files deleted. And make sure world edit's actually in here. Okay. And check this one more time. Hello, Dylan. How are you today? Let's see. Generator settings for server super flat. Okay, so it seems to be the same as the, okay, awesome. Seems to be the same as the default ones. Well, you don't need to procrastinate. Come on, just go do it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this whole thing is a complete mess. Let's go get some stone. These should be stone here. Yep. Oh, that one was iron, so that's not what I want. Hello, Minnie. How are you? Water blocks. Snow can go in here. Okay. And the server should be up. Nope. Nice. Dylan is currently procrastinating, just so you know. Should be getting ready for an assessment. Yes, I do. Um, it's an online generator. Let me see if I can find it. See if the server works first, though. And then I think I have it linked. Yep, here it is. So there's that. Okay, I guess this works. It's not what I wanted, but set the game rules. Do mob spawning. Set to true, we want it false. And do daylight cycle, we'd like it false. Tile drops we'd like on since we're doing farming. Fire tick. And weather cycle we want off. You can post links. You just, oh no, you didn't. Here, let me go ahead and mod you. There you go. Now you can. Okay, so we need a wand and 24 blocks. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then it's 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So here to here. Done. We now have a hole that matches Minnie's. Now we can expand it downwards. I believe we only have 2 to go down though. Hello, Shadow! Yep, okay. So, this is the hole. As far as water goes, it is going to be a simple collection of water and stone. So we'll have 8 blocks out from the sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A thing for Minnie. And then coming down here, we'll just pillar down going through. So we'll have to see how far we have to go there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll need to go one higher. She wants a mix of a sugar cane and a cactus farm, 24 by 26 area. Oh, well that was a fail. Okay. Why do I have shaders on? That's stupid. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yes, this is easier to see now. Okay. And here. Okay. Now, like I said, we gotta move this up by 1. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll still have 2 blocks to move it into the wall, which is perfect. Come on. And 1 there. How do you even pronounce that, by the way? Is it Kariko? Sounds weird. Give mini mod. Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. I've forgotten to give everybody staff. There we go. Do I need to copy and paste the file in my MC name, but where do I paste it? Kakoriko. Got it. So, you go skins, and so get started. Actually, this is the one that I use for websites. I don't know where the one that I use to get the one that I have is. Kakoriko. So, which one's right? Oh, they're the same-ish? Okay. So that is set up. Now let's make sure the water flows okay. Now this is kind of what I was talking about with, since we're doing a cactus farm anyway, we're going to have this water flowing below, which means we don't want to have water flowing into this from above. No, it's Dylan. That's definitely Dylan. Okay. So that is that. And now we need 1, 2, 3, probably 3, so 1, 2, 3. So that'll be our sugar cane, and we'll do cactus on this side. So sugar cane stuff. We need dirt, a piston, an observer, and a redstone. And then of course, a sugar cane. I think that should be it, though we have the options of doing glass. Okay, so dirt, piston, observer, dirt. So that's basically what we're going to be building today. Oh yes, we also do need water here. Nice. Use grass, please. I could. So that's going to be an issue here. Let's for now use stairs. So it's technically one wide tileable. Okay. I don't think there's anything else that blocks it from more than that one side. And then sugarcane. So that's the idea there. The problem is we do need walls on the sides, and every once in a while, it will get stuck on the dirt, like that. So that is the issue with this design. What does tileable mean? So it means that I can stick these next to each other as many times as I want, and it won't affect the function of a singular module. So it functions as one, and it functions as 1,000. So I could take my wand and grab it here and here and stack it 24 times. Oh, nice. Like, I'm pretty sure that should have gone over, but it didn't. And they work the entire way down. That's all tileable means. So if I activate this one, it fires a bunch of them, but that's not that big of a deal. And in fact, it generally ends up working out in the, kind of. So the idea with that is it's a singular design. You couldn't stick that thing directly next to it. With this, it's one wide, and you can tile it right next to itself without having any problems. Right, but they're not like, here's a stair, here's a stair, here's a stair, here's a stair. You don't have like 1, 2, 3 stairs, 1, 2, 3 stairs, 1, 2, 3 stairs. That's tileable. You can stick them near each other, sure, but you're not putting them like stair, stair, stair. It's not, that's tileable. So that is one side. Now, dry collection system for sugarcane is using glass panes. Now, the reason you want to do that versus just having it launch out is they will tend to launch out far enough to go to the other side. So this is where we would start these. And then we'd end up with the piston, the observer, facing in the right direction, please, and the redstone. Oh, Dylan, you have to give it an option to put the helmet on. That's what they call it. Okay. Where is my wand? Sweet. Where's that? I don't see it in the option stuff. It should be an option in the link he gave you, I believe. Craftar? Let's see. Oh, it's the wrong one. Hmm. Size overlay default. Maybe overlay? Let's see. Modifiers. So you need to do a question mark and then overlay. So let me get the link. Let's see. No, that's not it. They don't do layers anymore. That's weird. And I don't think that's possible on this, but you could do a custom render with like Blender or something. Oh, nice. So if I take that off, yeah, there you go. To be fair, I haven't seen his skin very much, so I don't know what that is, and I don't want to take the chance of making a mistake. Well, Blender is a 3D rendering program. Um, if you make a mistake, you can try again. That's basically how it goes. Um, if you always like sit behind the fear of making a mistake, you'll never get anything done. So that's not really the best ideal to be sitting with. Like I said, if you want to get a custom perspective, you can either build one of these engines yourself or do a custom render in Blender. Um, I don't know if Chunky supports player renders, but that might be an option too. I don't think it does off the top of my head. But that's a good alternative to rendering things in Minecraft is Chunky. So that is the sugarcane farm, which was the hard part of this. So the rest of this will be filled with cactus. Problem is that cactus tends to be the faster one. So we don't need as much space for it. But with the way the sugarcane farm's designed, we end up doing that. Let's see. So we have 9 blocks to the sugarcane and 15 blocks to the cactus. Oh, nice. I have been slowed. Come on, guys. There we go. Hi. You guys really don't like shooting things. There. Okay. Let's stay down here to where nothing spawns. So sugarcane's figured out. If we take this and stack it up, we should see it functioning okay. I have a little bit of space there. That to that. Stack 5. And then random tick speed. Grammar. Thank you. Game rule. Random tick speed. So default's 100, so we'll do 3 times the speed, or 100 times the speed at 300. See how this works. Oh, and of course, as soon as I switch into spectator mode, random tick stop. Now, I don't have the same item grouping settings that James has, but I could probably go and update those. But I don't know if he uses a plugin for them, is the thing. And the higher random tick speed is going to change how those function. So, not that big of a deal. But you can kind of see what I mean. Like, on some of the layers... let's see. Now I'm getting them. Starting early. No, I start on at noon on uh Wednesdays now. See, look, right there. Some of them are staying. Not as many as I'd feared though, so we're doing better than I had thought. Better to use slime, but nobody really has like a massive slime farm just yet. Oh, and I didn't reset my countdown, count up, whatever. 25 minutes. Okay. Seems early, but well, you're actually the third person to say that today. So, yeah, I start at noon on Wednesdays. I don't know if my time zone just changed for some reason, but yeah, it's pretty normal time now. It's normal, or like I just changed it like a month ago, so it's kind of new. Yep, that's a bunch of sugarcane. Okay, so we can switch that back to 3, and we know that it functions now. Now, the cactus farm is pretty simple. Let's see how many we can fit in here, though. So we need sand, a slab of sorts. I think I have a bunch of birch, so that should work. And then we need a cactus. I'm thinking I need new glasses because I keep trying to lean into my monitor. Cactus, please. And a fence post. Fence post. Oh, come on. Okay, so with this, it's just like that going across. I can't have any next to the wall. I'm gonna have that going out one more. Gonna do 2 layers and then we'll stack them. Oh, we can't have one there. Tries to ban myself. Why? Hmm. This seems different than I remember. I feel like I did something wrong. Oh, they don't go there. They go between the cactus on that layer. Duh. Close to camera mob looks derpy. That's because I am. Like I said, I feel like I need new glasses. It's the monitor looks weird. Oh, I broke a cactus. Well, that and the monitor is like glaring my glasses. So that's gonna change things. The closer I get to the monitor, the worse it is. Could probably turn down the brightness on my monitors to change that. Either fence positioning would work. Yeah. I guess this way would use less too. Who knows? I was trying to do it similar to the one that I've already built. Okay. So I need not that. That and a wand. Okay. It's spaced out oddly. They have to be spaced out like this to where the cactus doesn't hit a wall, and to where when the cactus breaks, it doesn't hit another cactus. Think. Oh, geez. Why do I keep on doing this? I even selected the wrong thing. Uh, well, it looks off for some reason. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it does kind of look weird. But we can't really have one here. We can't have one here, so... Oh, 5 was almost perfect. 6, please. Awesome. So yeah, that seems to work. I should have removed the scaffolding blocks beforehand. Someone stole from my market stall, and my parrot at my market stall is gone. Ouch. I'll be on in a moment. Okay, these are up against the wall, which I didn't realize. Okay, so we'll have to move those. Okay. Now we can stack these vertically, and it should not be an issue. Mini to the rescue! Aw. Wrong block. Should be the same height. Awesome. Perfect math. Okay. So, random tick speed. 300. Wow. Why aren't these lower ones doing as much? That's weird. It's like the higher you go, the faster they're going. Let's see. That's kind of what we're testing here. If that's the case, I can probably put blocks above the redstone to prevent that. Or even just a wall here. Cactus needs sunlight. Yeah, but there's no roof. Okay, so it doesn't look like any cactus is landing here, which is kind of good. Light levels? Would that be dropping as it goes down? No, it seems to be staying pretty consistent. It's just something I noticed that as I got higher, the particles were faster. Okay, so we don't really have to worry about making sure that this redstone here is covered. Oh, as soon as I say that, we get a cactus landing on the side. That's because I've got the random tick speed set up, Dylan. Okay, let's see if we put blocks here, if that helps. You know what? What am I doing? I can just replace the air. Couldn't the slabs be glowstone blocks for lighting? They could be, I think. Wonders of World Edit. Let me see. I don't know that this is gonna work, but we'll give it a shot. Hmm. I seem to need to, target specifically that slab. Oh, there we go. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure if that really affected it at all. But it does seem to work. Or sea lanterns. Yeah, sea lanterns could work too, but nobody's really made a guardian farm yet. Somebody tried and ended up logging out the server, so... Okay, awesome. Yeah, I guess that's a thing. Undo / time set night. Hmm. I seem to have a lighting bug. I mean, it still seems to be working okay, but I don't know if this lighting bug is server or client side. Let me try reconnecting. See if it does anything. Check 51. Still doing good. Okay. And... Hello, Volpine. How are you? Okay, so that was just a client side bug. Yeah, I mean, it still seems to be working okay. I think it just needs skylight access, not specifically skylight. And thank you
You
for the
make
follow,
me
Volpine.
happy,
How are you
fellow.
today? And
So
welcome to the
very
stream.
happy.
Oh, they shouldn't grow at night. Let me try setting it time. Add 1200. Okay, so now it's pitch black. Yeah, still growing. Yeah, it doesn't look like we need the glowstone. I'm pretty sure it's just that it has access to the sky, not that um it has light. But okay, random tick speed. Welcome back, Green. Okay, so we have a plan as to what to build. Obviously, the first thing to start with is the water channel here, and we need to get a good. It's okay. We've still got like 3.5 hours left. Sky access isn't needed. I've set up farms and caves before. Yeah, it's not needed, but I definitely did notice a massive speed increase when. So if you look, my current cactus farm is under a roof. And I had it under a roof before. It's under a roof right now because James had a weird plugin on. Um, and it's really slow. Um, he used to fill up all of this in like a day. Now it takes like 3. So, okay then. Thank you. I need better food than bread. Um, so now I have to have a roof on it, or I did because James had everything snowing and freezing. So all the water down here was destroyed, which was not fun. So, yeah. Oh yeah, we can use packed ice. That's a thing. Also, I've noticed this really weird bug with water. Um, if you stand between two flowing water sources, you don't move. You just kind of sit here and do nothing, which is ridiculous. So, um, yeah, they fixed flowing water with mobs, but they haven't fixed it with players yet, which is annoying. So, let's get started on this. Cactus is a rare one that doesn't need light. Yep. But it does seem to need skylight, I guess. Oh, I've still got haste. That's why everything's mining faster. There we go. Maybe it's normal. No, that's just the random ticks. All dozen to chance. Sky view has no effects. Okay, good to know. Kind of interesting then. Okay. And I want to get the bottom of this looking better than just cobblestone. And then we'll get started on placing the packed ice. What is AVGN? Ouch. Temp ban. Oh. Nice. Okay. So we do have packed ice. I don't think I'm gonna bother with blue ice. Because it's not always worth it when you're doing a small collection system like this. I really don't think it's worth it for items in general, but I'm not too sure. Uh, Especially given its expense. I never measured how tall this was, actually. Man, inventory bugs are a thing. I can probably close that server now, because the designs are pretty simple. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and close it. Goodbye, server. Okay. And almost done with the cobble. Okay. So packed ice, I should have a bunch, but I have a glacier that I can go and get more from. Glacier. Are they called glaciers or icebergs? I think they're icebergs since they're in water. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Glaciers are the ones that move over land. Looks like Dylan's going to do his schoolwork now. Sweet. Icebergs form when bits of a glacier break off in the sea. Cool. I recognized my own mistake. Language can be weird sometimes. So the entirety of Antarctica is a glacier. If that's the case, then. Antarctica has land underneath it. So yeah, that would make sense then. And Lonely Echo has said the same thing. Right, but like all of the ice parts. Not like it just in its, I guess that is what I said. In it in its entirety. Um yeah, I know there's land underneath it, unlike I guess the North Pole doesn't have land. Welcome back, Shadow. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, we are done with the cobble. Let's go get some ice. Shadow. No, shadow. So, stone. Nice. Okay, let's get the cobblestone and the diorite in here. Rest of this can be thrown out. And ice. That's some water blocks. So there's a packed ice. There's a shulker box. Why is dirt in here? Should be in this one. Okay. And we will need pistons, observers, and more pistons. Probably need some more observers too. Let's go ahead and craft those. Let's see what this looks like. Arctic ice flows. That's a lot of glaciers. Okay, so we start with a static image, and then they put a moving colored image over the top, which looks very cool. So I'm assuming the red spots are fast, and the blue spots are slow? Or is it the other way? It looks almost to be the other way. Yeah, definitely the other way. Oh, but then they go to another color of red. It's more to do with width. Okay. Nice. Derpy Mob has returned. Yes. Okay. Now let's see. What was I doing? I needed quartz. Grab 2 stacks of quartz, 8, and cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's like river systems, but cold. Nice. Dead things? Yes. It's things that I got from dead things. Mob drops. Yeah, basically. My dirt chest is labeled gravity, too. So, even the dirt doesn't fall. I wanted to come up with weird names for some of the things. So, gravity, let's see. Gems, but that one's pretty normal. I guess those are really like the only interesting ones. I guess materials is kind of interesting, but not really. I tried, but I didn't succeed. I need redstone, which I have, and I need wood. Let's see, where's my birch? The shiny things underneath. Yeah, I could. So, oh, these are in the wrong chest. Yeah, these need to be blocked and in my ender chest. Redstone equals moving parts. Could be. These need to be in here. Sweet. Okay, and now I need to find my birchwood. Oh, Mini. What wood do you want to use? So I've got oak, spruce. Looks like I had some dark oak. There's birch. Yeah, so I've got oak, spruce, or birch. Spruce? Okay. Oh, that one's actually pretty easy to get to. Oh, it's the wrong slot. Okay, let us go. Please take me to the right spot. Thank you. And stone. So let's say this is our exit here. Okay, which way is which? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, which means that is 26. So we're going to go that way. So we need 8 from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then this will be our center chain. Da, 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 da. There you go, Nessie. Okay. So let's place these guys. Yep. Nice. Starting to think making this solid may not be worth it, but we've really only got to go up a few layers. Okay, cool, shadow. And come on, place it in the right spot, please. I don't have haste. There we go. And mine that. I could probably make a script that would place these pretty easily. I need more stone, though. Oh, that's not stone. What am I doing? I mean, I already have, like, the measurements for steps, but it varies by a little bit, so it's a little annoying. Why? Yeah. Feel free to use some stone from my chest. I have too much. As do I. So I've basically got an unlimited amount of stone at this point. I've got like a double chest full of shulkers. I could build another mountain easily. So what's the stone brick wall for, by the way? I was playing with the idea of a wall and failed. So, oh, I need those. Ew. Okay, so now we need to do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we can save on water sources by making those 7. So I think I'll go ahead and do that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need to remove that last one. And go up by 1. What did Alex say? Yeah, that's not okay, Alex. So we've got this layer to do. I do. What about him? Wow. I still think that whole situation was ridiculous. I think, like, there's got to be ways to prevent that, but who knows? It's like people preventing, like, uninformed voting. Like, all it takes is time, but it's more than that at the same time, because you have to get people to commit to it. Like, that whole situation could have been prevented by just training the kids to act right around guns, but you would have had to have the parents be with them. it's just ridiculous. It's a paradox. That's all it's ever been. Right, but saying it like that kind of lends it to its own kind of fallacy, I guess, where you're saying, I know this, so everybody should. But in reality, that's not always the case. Um, it's it can be a little bit different than that because just because you know how to deal with it, even if you've never used one, doesn't mean everybody does. You've been exposed to it in a way that has taught you that. Not everybody has. Right. Whereas we don't know the situation around how they grew up or how their parents dealt with guns. Maybe they just never wanted to deal with them. Um, or maybe they had guns and were trying to teach their kids abstinence for them. And we're just like, hey, never use guns. And it's like, yeah, ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna have to go one higher since we cut back a little bit. No guns are allowed in Denmark except cops, militaries, and hunters with permission. See, and that's the way I wish it was here in the US. We do have an issue compared to the UK where we do have to have some form of hunting equipment because of the size of most of the free roaming land that animals have. They very, very easily get out of control and will start tearing up property. Um, so we have to keep animal populations under control, and that's a legitimate thing that people enjoy doing. But there has to be limitations on what you're allowed to do with guns and where they can be and who's allowed to get them. There are issues the other way too, with not having guns at all. Hello, Shadow. I definitely say there are issues with not having guns at all. The most common thing cited here in America is I think it's like the Second Amendment. I can't remember. Where we're supposed to have the right to bear arms, but that's not really what it goes down to. The idea behind what everybody's saying it should be is good, but the actual thing is not. They're saying that it should be a well-armed militia. Well, the average person in their house is not a well-armed militia, so that doesn't give you the right to a gun. UK doesn't allow handguns, for example, where our Olympic shooting team can't even practice in the country. Wow. Yeah, that would be an issue. Um, but my thing is that if the government does have an issue and does take control, then you should have some way of protecting yourself. Um, but there should be other ways to do that too. But that's not always the way it's going to work. It's another point of contention where the best we can do is figure out the best way, try it, and see how it works, rather than just fight it because we see one issue. Swap all modern guns with those old musket things. Yeah, that would work for hunting. And it would be really, really hard to do any mass killing with them. Muskets, you have to load them with every shot, and you have to put the gunpowder in them, and they basically shoot lead ball bearings. I don't even know what muskie is. I have a solution to the US issue, and it isn't the way most are proposing. Shoot. For lack of a better term. The UK solution is not one. I agree on that front. While it may sound like one from the point or from the face of it, it's not really. There are a lot of issues with it. I can't believe I just accidentally put shoot into a conversation about guns. I mean, to be fair, I often use that phrase anyway. Well, muskets only and bolt actions is UK laws with licensing required. Okay. Come on. Grab the pick. Okay, 7 more out. I just did that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kids in my state need a license. That's kind of how it is here. There are more guns in the UK than most realize. It's not a total ban. Right, and that's one of the biggest issues that's brought up against a total ban on guns is it's not a total ban. Um, the criminals are still going to have guns. Um, you can't really prevent that. You'll have a bigger punishment for them owning guns, and they'll have less guns, sure, but they'll still have them. And they'll be looked down on a lot more for having guns, but they're still gonna have them. Crossbows are a thing. I'm honestly more terrified of a crossbow than a gun. I don't know why, but I am. um, it's just, it's weird. To me, like, I think a crossbow, it requires more skill, so the person shooting the crossbow at me knows what they're doing. Whereas the gun, the person's more likely to miss than the person with a crossbow. um, I feel like the person with the gun, while they technically have a higher chance of killing me, the person with the crossbow knows what they're doing. So, only a little more skill. Now, a longbow, that is true. A longbow I would be more terrified of than a crossbow. But given the option between any kind of bow and a gun, I would honestly choose the gun, as far as against me. Now, since I have no skill with any kind of bow, I would choose the gun. But that is why I'm afraid of bows. Because they require skill. So, I feel like you could do more with them than you could a gun. Um, they do require faster. They do require more loading time, and then, of course, they don't do as much damage as quickly. But we're not really trained to dodge arrows, and we don't carry shields around with us. So I don't think it's really going to make a big difference. Whereas back when guns were like introduced, everybody dodged arrows and had bows. Banning a longbow is hard enough. It's a string and a bit of wood. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. It's like all those times that countries try to ban the creation of weapons. It's like, guys, anything is a weapon. What are you gonna do about it? Hoim home. Schools need to be bulletproof glass in them. Need to do bulletproof glass in them nowadays. I was in a school with bulletproof glass. Honestly, I'd use a composite bow. A bow becomes a staff or a walking stick. Yeah, an unstrung bow. Slash bake. Can I please talk or type? And I need my fortune pick. Ban my hands. I forget which religion it was, but one religion has, like, if you steal, your hands get cut off. So, that would be a thing, actually. Your hands have stolen, so they are now banned. So, yep, that can be a thing pretty easily. Shadow, there's no point in punching the ice. Used to be a thing here. Oh, what am I doing? I was gonna place down packed ice. I've wasted the ice. Oh, ouch. but such laws don't really work. Yeah, I can imagine. Like I said, you can't really, like, block the creation of a weapon when I could literally just pick up a piece of string and turn it into a whip by putting a weight on the end. The punishment is not what dissuades the crime. I don't actually know what dissuades means, but I'm kind of getting from the context that it means, like, prevents or... Turn it into Gatorade. Turn what into Gatorade? The weapon? I don't understand. Shadow, you're speaking nonsense. How would you turn a weapon into Gatorade? You are definitely speaking nonsense. I mean, I guess you could make a weapon from Gatorade, but it's not like you'd be making a Molotov cocktail out of it or anything, because it's part fire retardant. Persuade not to do. That's kind of the context I was getting. I just couldn't think of a word to describe it. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But at the same time, like, it's the act of the punishment that's supposed to do it, right? So you see this person get punished, and you don't do it because you saw them get punished. So it's not, oh, if you do this, you get punished. It's, this person did get punished for doing this. That's one of the things behind rules are made to be broken. Because they get broken and then nobody else wants to break them because the person got punished. If I could actually talk. Yes and no. It's not what that punishment was, though. I'm not sure I quite understand. Are you saying that it's not what the punishment was for, or that it's not what the punishment was? It's not what the punishment was specifically. So it's not that it was this punishment, but it was that it was a punishment. Oh, it's, oh no, wrong ice. Right, the particular punishment doesn't matter. Okay, so the second one. Yeah, and I kind of agree there. The severity of the punishment generally doesn't matter, which is one of the arguments against the death sentence. It's just that there was a punishment that you get for doing this. Because the human mind can't comprehend past a certain point of, oh, I'm going to spend 10 years in jail or I'm going to spend 30 years in jail. After a certain point, it doesn't make a difference. Your life becomes jail. So, what does the difference make? I mean, basically, with 10 years in jail, you can throw all of your life plans out the window. So, what does 30 make? No difference whatsoever. Particularly with the guy that started this conversation. He has 25 years to life. It's the same thing. It wasn't just the punishment, it was the actual act of being found out, the bit being caught. Hello, Vulpine, how are you? Yes and no. On the front of the difference not being made in the human mind. Don't say this. Okay. I believe she can read chat, but we don't have staff members who are under 18 for personal reasons. So, cool. Glad to hear it. Yeah, and Nessie's only 16, I believe. So, not a thing we can do. Oh, what's up, Shadow? Recula. Oh, you're right here. The water freezes. Oh, it does. Hmm. I wonder if string stops that. dead things. Oh, I don't have string. Oh, there it is. Understandable, it does. Okay, yeah, we'll use string then. Sweet. Perfect fix. And his family can still visit him, he's still alive and can make amends, and very importantly, what do you do if you get caught and the wrong person was already executed? There's no solution if counter evidence comes to light later. Right, I definitely don't think the death sentence should be a thing. There are way too many things that could go wrong with the wrong person being caught, or evidence being found out later, and it's just not worth it in the long run. Um, what's up, Nissy? Oh, it's still freezing. Oh, well, that didn't work. And we know it has happened. Right, it's definitely happened. I mean, the amount of times that people have spent their life in jail just short of the death sentence, and um, then been found out that they didn't do it. Okay, I need all my string back, please. Wait, it works in my 1.7 single player world. What does? Okay. Isn't the park holder shooter getting life? Park land shooter getting life? I do not know. Oh, yeah, they might have updated it at some point. Let me see if there's something else I can use, though. We could... I need something that the items will go through. There aren't too many items like that, is the thing. Prevent ice from forming in a river, frozen biome. With... Yeah, torches might work. With the items still being able to go through. Fence gates might work too. There's a hole. Oops. Watch these 4 blocks over here. I'm gonna go see if I can get more fence gates so we can test this out better. Fences. I don't think I have any more fence gates. Nope. Okay, let's craft some. I should have a shulker box full of sticks somewhere. Is this it? Nope. Come on. I really need to sort these better. I had them sorted pretty well. Oh well. I'll just craft some. Well, what is that? That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Okay. So, stack and stack. And I've got spruce in my inventory, so we can go back. Are they frozen? Nope. Okay. So, oh, but there might be blocks. Nope. I need spruce. Planks, please, and fence gates. Sweet. Okay, now we should be able to see if those freeze at all. Doesn't look like it so far. I'd like to make a song request, but I feel like I don't know any good songs. Go ahead and request it, and I'll let you know if I'll play it or not. Okay. Yeah, looks like we're good. Sweet. We have found the solution. I hadn't considered this problem before, though. Who did? The fences? Did you heard about how Tumblr killed its whole website? I have, but to be honest, I haven't thought about Tumblr in like 2 years. So it made no difference to me. I just need the link to the. I just need the name of the song. Wow. Okay. I didn't know it wasn't. So again, it makes very, very little difference to me. Okay, Digital Imagine Dragons. There we go. Yeah, I didn't know it wasn't family friendly. Like I said, I've never even been on Tumblr. Wow. Okay, well, good job on them, I guess. Not much they can really do if they've broken it. So, well, not much we can do if they've broken it, I mean. The song thing broke. Oh, it did. Let me see if I can fix it. Stop. Start. Hmm. This is what I use, and it's broken. Start. There we go. Now it's fixed. Shoot, Alex. Oh, bye, Redstone. Okay. So we need stairs. We'll probably do the sugarcane with spruce. So let's get a spruce shulker box down. So we need a bunch of stairs and a few blocks left over. Thanks for the memories, Fallout Boy. I believe I generally play that one, but I'll play it next. Okay. So we've got some stairs. So we need one there. Oh, and I need dirt. Home. Home. Let's see if I have some grass. Should be this one. Awesome. The World by Nightmare. I will play that one after Nessie's. Grace. Okay, and then that'll be water. And then we'll have a piston and an observer. And a spruce and a redstone. That is a sugarcane farm. You guys want to help me build it? Okay. It's like 10 blocks. Minnie, if you break this on accident, I will pay you. I don't even know how you would break this. Then again, I'm placing the stair in the wrong direction, like 5 times in a row now. So, I should probably just place this in the back first. And then place the stairs on the front of that block. Make it a lot easier. As I fail the first placement. Okay, that song has restarted, so thanks for the memories. Okay, and 2 blocks going down. And redstone on top. And observers. Yeah, I think everybody does at this point, but we're going to be rebalancing the story here soon, so I'm not sure how much longer that'll be a thing. I just realized I had dirt stuck under the bottom. Ouch. That's a lot of cactus. Okay, so that's a flat floor, so we can stick it right here. Can I help in any way? Well, I am working on building a pretty repetitive task if you want to come help with that. Ding, 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 ding. Though, can Alex come here? Okay, cool. And grass. Now the pistons are on this level. Let's see, Alex. So we have to do that, and then this is where the next one starts. Okay, so that's the whole farm. Okay, there are grass and spruce over here. I'll stick some spare pistons in here too. There we go. Oh, there's a message in capecraft. Okay, this is pretty relevant. Anti-gunners. The Second Amendment is only for those older weapons used back in the 1800s. This guy, hold my beer. Man fired Civil War cannon at his neighbors during dispute. Yep, that is a thing. Yeah, that's about where America's going. Just like, we'll use whatever we have. Doesn't matter if you try and take it from us, it's here and we'll use it. Just to prove you wrong. The fact that he had one around is impressive. I mean, that kind of depends. He may have been like a reenactment person. Like the people who go around and do reenactments of civil wars. Um, you have some observers. I do happen to do. There you go. Not the veterans. There are people that legitimately go around and do Civil War reenactments. Um, it's really stupid, but it's a thing. Um, I don't quite get why you would want to do that, but it is a thing. Um, I mean, I guess for like learning purposes, but at the same time, why? Could you even be a Civil War vet still? I mean, that was quite a while ago. Yeah, I don't think anybody would still be alive. Yay, 3 farms done. And this one to go. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty bad on history too, so I'm not really one to talk. I just knew that it was at least 100 years ago, so just go back to how the whole of UK government has been found in the concept of parliament. Um, parliament. See, I still don't understand what that is. So, I don't quite get the joke you're trying to make. Oh, I'm out of spruce. My spruce chest is all messy now. And, I fell. Okay. Oh, no, don't do the top one yet. I'll have to mine it out again. Because there's nowhere for me to go down to place the observers on top of the pistons. So, like this. Equivalent to Congress finding the whole administrative branch in contempt because they lied to it. Nice. Um, I kind of get that, but again, I'm not really into politics, so. But I do kind of get the basic concept there. And raidstone. Oh, it is snowing. At least it's not the perma snow. Imagine if we'd been dealing with that this whole time. I mean, the US government shuts itself off every once in a while, but I don't really know what that accomplishes. Because, like, things still happen. So, but, like, we don't get mail and, like, checks don't go through. So, possible sentences for members being found in contempt is detained in the clock tower, suspended, or expelled. Snow should be back for the main Xmas stays. Okay, sounds good to me. What am I doing, though? Oh yeah, next one. Why is James made? I do, but I will likely need to craft some more. And stairs. Oh, I was supposed to pick another song. The World by Nightmare. Got it. Ah, it's Japanese. Help. Wait, isn't this the, like, theme song to, what's it called? Death Note. This has got to be the theme song to Death Note. Okay, cool. I can actually recognize Japanese songs. Where is my redstone? I've lost my redstone blocks. Oh, you also said it while I was trying to figure it out. Nice. Oh, snow golem. That's dirt. That's rails. Is this my redstone? Hi. And there. Hey, snow golem. Thank you. Nine blocks should suffice. However, I will need a shulker of cobble. Oh, thank you. I like being stuck. And cobblestone. Is that a witch? It is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need at least 6 in my inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And the other 6. Sweet. I've made another 2 stacks of observers, guys. Yep. Oh, guys, you can't place stuff here yet. I have to mine it to place the observers. Oh, was it thawed? Oh, that's annoying. So it thawed spawn. Ouch. How did you keep it from continuing to thaw? Did you set the biome? Yep. Okay, cool. Whose armor broke? Probably Nessie's, considering it's gold. Oh, I'm at a redstone again. Oh my gosh. And that is the end of that. Let's go to that. And I fail. There. Have a few. I was hoping I could spawn just like 5 of them with one command, but it didn't let me. Okay. What did I come back for? Redstone. Redstone is over here. Where did they go? Nice. Nessie, you hurry in the way. Don't place the second layer, Alex! Oh my gosh. It works on that side, but it doesn't work on this side, because then I can't place the observers. I have another stack of observers, and I have half a stack of pistons. There you go. And that is that layer done. Grass, please. Alex, what are you doing? They go at eye level. Oh, and we gotta get water in here too, which means a bunch of buckets. That will be fun. So, three buckets and an infinity spring. Yeah, but it's gonna take a while to fly back and forth. Well, what else do you suppose to do, Alex? We have to fill all of the stairs with water. I mean, we could start at one end and, like, put three and then move the next one over and then move the next one over. But still, it's gonna take a while. Gotta go for now. Good luck with the rest of the build. Thank you, Lonely Echo. Have a nice night. Thank you. Have a nice night. Yes. Okay, I need more stairs. Perfect amount and grass. This is broken again. What are you guys doing? Can we get some charged creepers in here? Why? No, this is fine. We're out of pistons and observers on some of these though. Let me go craft up some more of these. I'll get this layer done on observers. And this layer done on pistons. Okay. And then grass. What's up, Shadow? That'll prevent us from being able to place cactus here, though. Like, at that point, we might as well just put a whole wall up the side. Yeah, but putting them here stopped it. So, yeah, we just needed everything but where the redstone was covered. Okay, I'm gonna go craft some more pistons and stuff. Whoever needs the remainder of my resources, come over here. And I need iron, wood, jungle will work, maybe. I'd prefer not to, though. Birch will be fine. 1, 2, 3, and cobblestone is downstairs. But I'll need some more redstone before then. Okay? Oh, quartz, 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 quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have everything I need. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for a stack of pistons. 1, 2, 3, 4 for another stack of pistons. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 for another stack of pistons. Okay. Oh, I need to craft planks. Oh, that only made 16. Redstone. Da 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 da. There we go. And what am I short on this time? Planks. Okay. I should have enough stuff for one more stack of pistons. Awesome. 3 stacks of pistons. Now I need 6 stacks of cobblestone. I'm gonna have to start running my stone farm in cobble mode. So we've got 3, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Come on. Observer. 1. Observer. Oh, I need more cobble. What am I short on? Cobble. Nice. It's more than they aren't doing the job. This is that they possibly lied to Parliament, then refused a direct parliamentary order to give certain documents. Ouch. That seems pretty bad. That I meant to post earlier. Nice. Okay, so one more stack of redstone, and then of course I need to grab redstone to be able to continue to build. Sweet. Okay guys, I got 3 stacks of pistons and 3 stacks of observers. Oh wow. Did you guys run out of spruce or something? Well, there's a bunch over here. Whoever wants pistons and observers, come to me. Oh, I'm starving. I don't even have bread on me. Doot, doot. There you go. Gonna go to the market real quick. Nope, I'm gonna get some pie. Got it. Oh, and you guys started filling up the stairs too. Nice. Oh, I can't get through here. Jeez. Just gonna world edit myself through. Got it. Okay. And stairs across. Oh, I've already been beaten to half of it. And across this way. Come on, stop placing in the wrong spot, please. Observers next. And redstone and blocks. Out of redstone, come over here. I've got some for you. I have another stack of pistons for you, Shadow. So, Shadow and Nessie. There we go. Yes, however, I'm starting to run out of resources, so I'm not going to have very much more redstone to work with. I've only got like another stack or two of blocks. So, and I think I've used like 4. Yeah, I could probably buy some. No, like I've got plenty on me. I'm gonna run out for like crafting stuff. Because like the observers are 2 stacks of redstone or 2 redstone and the pistons are 1 redstone. So for every module we're doing 4 redstone. 1 for the piston, 1 for the activation, 2 for the observer. We're doing a ton of modules here. But to be fair, I haven't done all that much mining, so it's kind of understandable that I'd be running out of a resource like that. Guys, my inventory is full. I can't pick up any more redstone. Somebody needs to come pick this up before I bury it. Hello. This end. Thank you. I've got 56. I'm gonna have to go back and craft some more. Wait, didn't I just throw these at you? Oh. Well, now I'm out of pistons, so that's a problem. I'm gonna go leave my stone over here. And my spruce in here. And stone. Okay, I'm gonna go craft some more stuff. Oh, this is the wrong spot. Okay. So, redstone. Got 4 stacks. That'll be enough for 2 stacks of observers. I will also need a few stacks of pistons. Okay. That should do. Iron. And I don't need this shulker box. Or the packed ice anymore. Or that one. Okay. Quartz. So I want to do 3 stacks of observers. 1, 2, 3. And I need planks, so I need more of these. Okay. And thate. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to you, Shadow. What am I missing? Iron. Okay, so that's 1 stack. Still missing iron. Now I'm missing planks. Okay, 2 stacks. And planks again. Sweet. Now I need more cobble. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's one. There's two. Missing a little bit of cobble. Three. Okay, got 3 more stacks of everything, guys. Nice. Snow Golem hit him. So what resources are you guys out of? Where did you guys put the shulkers? Okay, over here. So redstone, I need spruce right now. Okay. Okay, cool. Alex, or Shadow, not Alex. Alex, do you want to do the pistons? I just handed you a stack. I'm Alex. No, you're not. Well, you can be on Bracula all you want. Bracula is currently Shadow, so... You're an umbrella. Well, you're Dracula's umbrella, so what do you have to say to that? GG, Alex. Failed nickname. Apparently you can't put spaces in them, which is weird, but kind of makes sense. Alex, you can't put blocks here yet. I can't place the observers on this side with blocks there. Yeah, but it also kind of makes sense because of the way they have to store them. Oh my gosh. I just placed these in the right way. Oh, sorry. I'm turning 20 in 10 days. So I'm 19 at the moment. Yes, Minnie is 21. She's like 300 days older than me or something. Yep, the 15th. What did I do? Oh, I missed a row of observers. Okay, I'll go back and do them. Thank you. Yes, Shadow, come over here. There's a stack on the ground. Probably not. Maybe if I set the server tick speed too high. Okay, I've got some pistons, but that's the last I have, so make them last. Get rid of the torch. Okay, and what goes here? Blocks. Yes, the other side is cactus. Just the basic cactus farm, but we're making the stuff out of spruce. Who is throwing snowballs? And at what? Okay, what's next here? Pistons, and then observers on top of the pistons. Sweet. Who is throwing snowballs? Is it Nessie? Because Shadow and Alex are actually doing something. Okay, nice. Guys, we did it. Oh no, there's observers on this side. Well, bit preemptive. Premature, whatever. We need a wall. Where do we need a wall? Oh yeah, in the middle. Duh. But still, it's basically done. No, we're not using water, we're using glass. We're just gonna do glass panes down the middle, and we need water in the, stairs. So yeah, I guess we do need water. Yep, so you were right on the front. Let me go and get the glass. See how much I have. Thank you. I've got a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna stick it in a shulker box. And whoever wants to place glass can. It is in the green one. Man, this is annoying. Once I get onto the center, it'll be better. There we go. Now I gotta go back and clean up my mess. Oh, that's a fortune pick. Ouch. So when are you gonna... when are we going to do a regrowth stream again? Heek and I are planning to do one on Thursday, so tomorrow. We were gonna do one yesterday, but the problem was he didn't do his chores, so we couldn't. That's why I ended up doing capecraft instead. Yep. So that's one of the stipulations of him streaming with me is he has to do his chores first. Since he didn't, he couldn't stream. Yeah, so that's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Thaumcraft start. Yes. Oh, come on. Don't like having to jump. Scan all the things. Yep, because that's what you gotta do in Thaumcraft, as everybody who hasn't even played the mod knows. Oh, you guys are starting from up there. Cool. Yep, Iron Man's on. I really gotta find a new playlist, though. This one's getting a little old. Can I join you later? Yes, this is a public server, so if you'd like to join, go to play.capecraft.net. It is Wednesday. What about it? Yes, Astute Oregano. It is Capecraft, so you can go to play.capecraft.net. Capecraft.net. So, play.capecraft.net. Like that. There you go. Ewan's got it. I need to add the actual server IP to that because nobody bothers going to the website. So, that's a thing. Yeah. Oh, why do I keep doing that? I don't think I'm going to have enough glass. I am building a sugarcane farm. Well, finishing one up at least. So we built all of these different sections and basically burned through most of my resources. Writing it down. Sounds like a good idea. But it is, after all, rather simple. But you do you, as it goes. 100% done. With the water? Because we have yet to do the wall. Just need sugarcane. Well, we need the wall. So, okay, awesome. So that means it's functional, just not loss proof. But it still wouldn't be loss proof because we're not using slime. That's the next thing I need to work on. I need a slime design that is short. I don't want the whole chunk used. I just want the bottom. Because I've got a bunch of slimes that are like a bunch of slime chunks that are underground that I've dug out the bottom like 7 blocks. But I don't want to dig all the way to the surface. And I've got the slime chunks marked. But I want to just build like a really small farm at the bottom. The skins broke again. Not for me. Everybody has their right skin. I think. Not sure about Asian Pyro, but yeah, everybody else does. Oh, no, they are a little broken. Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is broken. It looks like it. Iron golems, rails, minecart, hoppers, and chests. Yeah, but what I'm having trouble with is the range of the iron golem working over like any sized chunk. The range is 16 blocks, I think. Bit off topic, but my MS Paint is broken, so I can't cut and paste. Can you copy paste a Santa hat on my skin after stream? I'll pay you Cape Cash. Well, I have little need for Cape Cash. I mean, you could just draw a Santa hat. I mean, it's pretty simple. Also, how do you break Microsoft Paint like that? I have a console. How do I join? Sadly, you cannot. This is a PC server. It does say Java Edition in the title, after all. Let me go see if I can find some more glass. Glass, 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 glass. So we have that, but I don't think I have any in here. That would be a negative. Is PC easy? It's the same as Bedrock Edition, so kind of depends on your playstyle. I don't know. It's kind of an interesting question for a game like Minecraft. Yep, I am out of glass. At least clear glass. Let me go see if anybody is selling any. I doubt it. Not quite the same as Bedrock Edition, actually. Yeah, I mean, there are some differences, but to the average player, they're not that big. Um, they're not game-changing differences, though. Does not look like anybody I know is selling glass. Did you create everything? Well, this is a public server, so a lot of people have created these, but in general, yes. But yeah, unless redstone engineering or something, not usually an issue. Yeah, like I said, the gameplay is the same. Um, so as far as whether or not it's easy, the question amounts to be the same between the two. Um, it's easier to do redstone on PC edition, but other than that, it's kind of up in the air. You can move chests in Bedrock. Yes, that is a thing. That's easier. But other than that, Redstone's definitely easier in PC because there's a lot more people behind it. That's my point about it being easier in Java Edition because there's a lot more tutorials and there's a lot more just like general community behind it. The mechanics allow a little bit more too. In PC, yes. Between quasi-connectivity and having a higher redstone tick. I can fly because I am at least member, which gains me the ability to fly. You get member after 100 hours of playtime. Umbracula's link points to the following. How can Umbracula post a link? I didn't give him permission to do that. Let's see if anybody down here is selling glass. Oh, but they're out of stock now. Oh, extra. Why? Oh, oh my gosh. Shadow, no. Search up Santa hat when you found one, click it. Good job, Shadow. I really got to figure out what's going on with that bot. It was short. Okay. How much money do you have? 12 million. Compared to... The next top would be 3 million and then 2 million. No, that, yeah, 2 million, 1,782,448,000, 391,000, and so on and so forth. So I own like a third. No, I guess I own like a fifth of the server money at the moment. It was a third. Oh no! I hope Nessie's still there. Yep, okay. I have more glass. Hi. No links, ask first. Oh my gosh! Okay, yeah. Shadow, ask. I'm gonna get something to drink. My throat's getting dry. Okay, I am bake. Does it show you where his timeout is? Because it's not showing me. See you later, Minecraft block. Oh, nice. Hey, come on. Oh, ding, 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 ding. There you go. Too many winky motes. Help. Yeah, that's Ewan. Do they not sell cans of sugar in the UK? What's up, Nessie? Yep, there's a zombie. They spawn on sugarcane. What's up, Shadow? Because they're weird. No, sugar comes in paper bags usually. It's the same here. I was just trying to make a joke that didn't stick. What am I taking? Okay, get a glass pane. And three stacks of sugarcane. Oh geez, a Herobrine sighting. Oh no! And it's even been cloaked. What are we gonna do? How do I get there? We don't really accept people just TPing here. If you play around for a while, you'll gain our trust and we'll take you over here. But for the moment, it's closed. I've always wondered why sugar is in paper bags, but everything else is in like cardboard and plastic containers. It seems weird, but like there has to be a reason as to why some things are chosen to be in this container or that container. I mean, they can't just be like, oh, there's this arbitrary substance that we're going to stick in this container. Also, Nessie, I ended up moving the AFK spot for 52 down right next to the crop farm because it hardly produced anything overnight. It usually depends on how it goes bad, what can ruin it, etc. That's kind of what I figured, but I mean, sugar? It doesn't really go bad, does it? I mean, I guess if it gets wet, it does, but then wouldn't you put it in plastic? Can I get immunity? Immunity to what? Oh, I never knew that. No, because he's a moderator. You gotta deal with it. If you have any grievances, bring it up to HR. Yep, human resources. Yep. All the sugarcane is in, by the way, guys. This just seems like a bunch of random stuff. I have veto right. Yep. Basically, Shadow. But you gotta learn to deal with people that you don't particularly enjoy. Ewan really is a good guy. It's just he tries to get his ideas across. Have I even had any of my pop yet? I have not. I opened it, I brought it over. um, the green guy in chat, Ewan. I'm almost out too. Um, got a couple stacks. Oh, whoops. We're almost to the top though. So I finally made a script that allows me to walk between my two accounts. The problem is that I can't get it to link the motion of my mouse, and I don't even think it's possible, and I'm quite sad about it. And it's also very laggy. There's a random delay that'll happen, or sometimes the keys will get stuck down, so it's not a perfect solution. But okay, it's gonna look weird for a couple of minutes. Okay. So as I walk, the other one walks. So if I hit F5, let's see where. Okay. So, uh, as you can see, there's a little bit of delay, and it can get laggy if I put too many inputs in at once. Um, so I think compiling the script might help. Right now, it's just the movement controls. Yeah, I know. So right now it's just the movement controls, but I could do space and shift the same way. Um, I know I don't know what's wrong with 53. It's been like that the whole time. But yeah, I can't get the mouse to do anything, so they pretty quickly get out of sync. Um, because as I go this way, I slow down and he stays at the same speed. I don't know if it's possible with auto hotkey. From what I can tell, there's likely just something in the way of how Windows works. Um, so like now the keys are stuck. Okay, they were stuck. But you can see Shift is stuck because I'm using Control Send. And Control Send has problems with modifier keys like Shift, Control, and Alt, which has been the most annoying thing with auto hotkeys so far. I also have a script that will move 53 7 blocks, break a block, place a block, and then move another 7 blocks. But since since Minecraft has an acceleration and deceleration time, it varies how much time I have to delay between lifting the key up or pressing the key down and lifting it up. So there's just a lot of issues with doing this kind of stuff. There are limits, and I'm running into them, and I don't like it. But it's really cool being able to do what I can do with it. Like I showed in a GIF at Aqua PvP. Cool. I showed in a GIF that I had a script that allowed me to do this. I can take an entire row from a shulker box. I think I labeled it bone move. Yep, bone meal move. So if I press G, I take the entire row. It tends to be a little bit buggy. I think I need to slow down the movement a little bit. But yeah, that's annoying. Uh, Creatory, yes. I mistyped on the home or on the server creation, so I just kept it. It's still at the thing here, whatever it's called, sugarcane farm. So we have the glaze done, but we do need it a little bit taller. Nessie, did you run out of glass? Okay, we need like one more row. Okay, cool. Sadly, no. We're not allowed to do that. Sorry. Okay, you guys want to start on a cactus farm? I'm gonna need more spruce though. I was not expecting this to take as much spruce as it did. Because we still need a bunch of fences and stuff. Okay. So we've got slabs. Let's do another half recipe of those. And then we'll do fences. Okay, now let me go grab some sand. While I'm down here, I want to see how my crop farm's been doing since I moved the AFK point. A lot better. I went the whole night without getting a single potato box. And I only got one carrot box. So that's much, much better. What's up, Alex? You can do it like that? Do what? I'm very confused. Put shulker boxes in a chest. You have to build something to have them fill up, but yes. So... Ah! Oh, I still have a script open, don't I? Yep, I have the bone meal move script. Okay. So this whole thing here is for loading each of the shulker boxes. So these are where the shulker boxes come in. This is where the resource comes in. This is the item filter for said resource. This is what tells the system that the shulker box is full. And this breaks the shulker box and puts it down here. So yep, really good for bulk storage systems. Let's get started on the cactus. So we need to go here. Yep, I will find a link. Hold on. Let's see, where's Chrome? This guy.
JT and I started this company with $6,000. With
There
that,
you go. That's why you need ad blocker. I might put ad blocker on my like my secondary Chrome account because I don't really want to be playing ads like that on my streams. but I do like being able to support the people who make that content. So, yeah, it's the easiest way, so just make sure. What? No! What'd you do that for? Just make sure you pick up the slabs when you're done. I have another solution to advert issues. Speak later tomorrow about it? Sure. Sounds good to me. I do work tomorrow, but I can do it after my stream. In the morning I'll be pretty busy, so what are you guys talking about? Might be Friday then, whenever. Yeah, Friday would probably work better, but I do have to go down to my college at some point, so and that'll be the last row there. Man, this checkerboard pattern's really messing with me. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, I got it wrong again. There we go. And sand. By the way, the sand is in the yellow shulker boxes, guys. So I'm trying to remember this correctly. From here, we just stack the same layers up. We don't like alternate them or anything. Because if that's the case, I can calculate how many resources we need. Okay, so let's see. We alternate. So we don't just do this. So that it's not just a cactus on top of this. Because if it were here, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so it'd just be the same layer on top. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. So we need 83 sand, 83 slabs, 83 cactus, and then for fences, it's one fence per two cactus, right? I think it ends up being a little bit more than that because of the corners. So then it'd be like 41.5 for that. So let's get a notepad out. Hello? Hi. 83, 83, 41.5. Sand. Cactus. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need more spruce. So, who wants to farm spruce trees? Okay. Do you have saplings or do I need to go and grab some? Okay, let me know if you don't and I will grab some for my chest. Ow. There we go. That's state layer done. Let's get some cactus down. You found some? Okay, I'm gonna work on the fences for this layer. What's up? What's up? Oh, fences. Nice. Okay. Oh my gosh. We should have put these in before. I can't move. Alex, you pushed me into the cactus. Oh, I just broke the cactus over there. You did. I moved without touching any keys. Why are you putting slabs on top? Yeah, the cactus are getting annoying. Oh, come on, don't do that. Place in the right spot, please. Alex, if you go to where your character is below the sand, you can actually move through the cactus without getting damaged. Oh, and that's a wall. Oh, I broke the cactus. Out of fences in my hand. Yeah, and he was AFK with no armor. So I don't know what else he expected, but I'm kind of confused as to how a creeper got down there. Apparently he heard the explosion and came back. Just finished your homework. Nice. Well, you just got blown up by a creeper like 10 seconds ago. So, offense taken. Shadow, would you happen to have any fences? Can I have them, please? Meet me at the bottom of the water. Thank you. No, not really. Yeah, kind of confused as to what's not fair there. Okay, good to know. Nothing's not fair. So that means the entire universe is purposefully fair. Awesome. Yeah, Shadow, I'm pretty sure you put that in there. Ouch, Nessie. Shadow, could I have those fences, please? Yeah, I mean, most people can't control if they're bleeding or not, but I kind of get what you're talking about. And more fences to place. Nessie, how's that spruce coming along? Could I have a little bit? Because I'm out of fences to place. Thank you. Sweet. Um, I don't know what kind of trident I have, but I'm not too excited about it, so... Why would he assume that he's the only one without a trident? But then I'm gonna get damaged more. No? Oh, I guess not over here. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of switching up how I'm placing these to where they're not over the cactus, because I'm losing a lot of fences this way. To where they're instead next to the cactus. But the problem with that is I think then we're going to end up with things landing on the cactus. So, what's up, Alex? No, how, what? Yeah, I'm doing it this way. But I have to... Oh my gosh. I have to place the fence on top of the cactus. I don't know if there's a better way to go about doing it. Like a better placement or whatever. On the side? That's what I was thinking, but is that going to make it to where it's more likely to land on the fence versus the cactus? I could do that, but I don't want to. Again, I could do that, but I don't want to. Because that's still cheating. Doesn't matter if I lost the resources. It saves me something that I can't replace with something in Minecraft. Time. Which is one of the arguments against mods, because they do save you time. Brent, what do you mean? The song. I'm confused. Yeah, the song. I don't get how that's supposed to be a friend. Oh, I think the only reason you guys think it plays so much is because it's noticeable compared to the rest of them, because it's in German. Um, like the rest of the songs on my playlist play just as often. So I'm not really sure what you mean by it plays a lot. What's up, Alex? I don't know where you went. You just like disappeared. Okay, that's Shadow Alex. What's up? Fences. Nice. Wait, where? Okay, here. I got completely turned around there for a second. Shadow, go to where your feet are below the sand. Nice. That's one of the plus sides of having an alt, Alex. You have plenty of chests. They're not going to fill up that fast. The only way I can imagine those filling up that fast is if it's storming the whole time. Yes. Oh, GG, Shadow. Though I'm not sure, like, if you'll get the donator rank or if you'll stick with an ambassador rank. You'll definitely get the perks. Shadow, you don't need to be breaking the cactus. The fences will do that just fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure ambassador rank will still show, but you'll get the perks. I did. I'm sorry. Okay. I mean, so is, like, admin and stuff. There's just, there's perks attached to them. This is the only difference. Okay, that's fine, Alex. You don't have to help. This is Minnie's farm. Yeah, this is gonna take a long time. You guys want to get this layer done and then work on the item elevator and then work on something else for the last hour? Hello, Shadow. What do you think? Well, I mean, like I said, you don't have to help. It's just like, do you want me to do something else or much good? Nice. Um, like you don't have to come and help. It's just, do you want me to go and do something else, or do you want me to keep doing this, or what? Honestly, yes. Honestly. Oh, come on. Uh, Alex, that doesn't really help. I don't possess the determination to do this myself. Well, I may continue on it later today. It's just a matter of this is going to be the same process for the rest of the stream. Or at least with the sugarcane, it was a little bit interesting. Because it varied a bit. But with this, it's pretty much the same. I'm going to get some water. My throat is killing me. Well, good luck. I hope it feels better. I mean, to be fair, this thing's already pretty big, but it's kind of how it goes. What's up, Shadow? Skelly Bow War. Nice. Sweet. Welcome, Hugo Ando. Oh, I'm out of fences. Oh, nope, there's some. There's the sugarcane farm spinning up. And we're almost done with this layer out of like 1,000. Yeah, I think we're gonna switch to something else for the rest of the stream. Because this part of this farm's getting pretty monotonous. What do you mean RL, Shadow? Rocket League. I think it'll still be in capecraft. But yeah, just something else in general. Because today's kind of my capecraft slot. And one more row to go. If I could place the fence posts in the right spot. Okay, so Cactus Farm is done. How are you flying? You unlock flight at 100 hours of playtime. So once you reach member rank, you'll be able to fly. Let's get some of this stuff put away. Get my armor back on. I'll sort all through all of these off stream. Home, home. Okay. And let's go down to one of my junk chests. Nope, there's one right over here. I'll need that food back though. Along with the pick and the hoe. So we need to deal with the items we've created before we can go. do something else. That is fairly simple. So first off, we need an item elevator and hoppers. So hoppers, it looks like I have somewhere else at the moment. Likely, let's see, where did I just use hoppers? I was using hoppers at my crop farm yesterday. So they are likely still down here. Okay. Let's see. Did I leave the shulker down here? Does not look like it. Did I leave it all the way back here? Nope. Where is my shulker box full of hoppers? I've played 9.6 hours even though I've been playing since Friday. GG! It's quite a while to be playing over a couple of days. Where are my hoppers? Shadow, why are you punching me? Wait, did I put him in here? No. Dirt? Rails. Welp, we may have to craft some more hoppers. Yep, that looks like what it's gonna be. Okay, let's grab some chests. And 5 stacks of iron. Or 9, however it goes. Well, there's some hoppers. You're so fast, help. Sorry. We need a repeater or comparator. A repeater. Well, we might as well just grab stacks. Redstone dust we've got. Torches. And we need 1 dropper. Do you always stream? I don't always stream, but I stream pretty consistently. My times should be in the description. Oh, we need a gravity block that is called soul sand. We need plants that are called kelp. Likely 2 stacks considering we're going from bedrock. Actually, since we're going into soul sand, we don't need the dropper system. So I can put the dropper back. Okay. We need stone blocks. Okay. And we need probably more stone blocks than that. So I'll have to go down and get some stone. Oh, stone brick stairs, stone bricks. Yeah, we'll need to go down. Let's see. What do we need? What do we need? Hoppers, chests. We need chests. Okay. And we're going to need a filter between sugarcane and cactus. And we need ice. Ice is over here. Sweet. Good to go. Okay. I gotta figure out where this thing is in accordance to here. It looks like it's over there. Okay. Now we go down. We need to get these into one spot. Let's go so the water runs out. Okay. Okay, so now that we're where the water runs out, we need to dig out an area for the water to flow through. And then we'll have it all coalesce into one spot. Welcome back, Astute Oregano. Oh, which means we need regular ice too. I'll have to go back and get those. We should be able to do like 2 streams going from either side into one, since it's not a mob farm. Mob farms can tend to get stuck that way, but items don't do that. No, not today. He doesn't generally play capecraft. Oh, yeah, that's an issue. Let's see. So that'll be where we meet. I'll need to have this 2 tall. And then this will be the item elevator. Gotta make sure that there's no air gaps along the whole way. Come on. You can do it. What are we mining through? Ore? Oh, I think that was gravel. I think gravel just fell down. And this would be dirt. So we're near the surface. And we're out. Sweet. And dates. Date. So let's go get some ice. And it would be here. So we need a water source there. Sweet. And one here. And one here. Perfect. And now we need a sign. Just one, so it should be wood. Trapdoor works too, or pressure plate. Okay. So we do need ice there. Pressure plate, please. Oh, packed ice. Packed ice. Okay, that should work. Yep, makes it in. Oh, but there's a bedrock block there. That's not going to help anything. Another one, and another one. So we're going to have to... Oh, geez. We just dug that whole thing, and there's a bedrock block. Soul sand. We need to put a soul sand where that goes. We could go here pretty easily. I can't, though. I'm not allowed to remove the bedrock. And all of the things are patched on this server because there's no explosions or mob griefing, so there's nothing I can do. And we're at the surface. Hi. Let's block that off. Oh, and I need my ice, which is all the way at the bottom, and I just dropped my shovel. Shovel. Thank you. Okay. Ice. Latins. I assume you mean lanterns. I do not, actually. I don't think anybody's made a guardian farm just yet. Water is so slow. Hopefully I have enough kelp here. Okay. Items should be going up to the top now. Yay! Sweet. Now we just need a nice storage system. How to set one up here? Watch out, Nessie. Imagine a time before hoppers where that would be your only storage system. Would be a player. Yep, that was a thing. Okay, now we need a hopper chain. So we want 2 for cactus. Well, let's do 3 for cactus and 2 for sugarcane. Okay. Can you extend the cactus storage for us? Maybe. It's in a pretty weird spot at the moment, so we'll probably have to move it. I might just switch it to a shulker storage system. Okay, so now we need items here and there. Who mined the block underneath me? Oh, and we can't have ones here. I did not bring enough chests. Ouch. Okay. Have more chests. Still not enough. There. And chests, please. Sweet. Probably made too many this last time. And hoppers in the back. Come on, come on. And then we'll do a sorter on the back of these. I was thinking that we could just do one sorter per each, but I think we're gonna have to do one for each. So it's going to be stone bricks, going 1, 2, 3, and then down 1. Okay, and then out the back of that, this side, this side. Where did my torches go? I could have swore I had torches. Anybody know where my redstone torches went? Dang. Welp. I will have to go back and get more. What, Shadow? No need to yell. Oh, okay. Where are you? Thank you. Oh, Shadow's out. Da, da, da. Happy streaming. Thank you. Oh. These need moved down by 1. I always do this. Every time. Okay, and then blocks. I need those torches that are up there. Oh, well, I've lost a couple apparently. Probably went into the chests. Oh, I forgot I'd thrown the rest of them away. And comparators. Dust. I got the torches already, Nessie. That should be it for the filter. It looks like I may be missing a torch here, though. Nope, we're good. Okay. Now I need to put the filter items in. And clear these chests. Cool. And now we just need to get the water to go up this high. Now see if you could get out of the hole, that'd be very helpful. I have to place ice in here. Then kill them. Then you'll die. That's how it works. Well, that's it. We're all set. That's all it takes. Well, that'll be it for tonight. Have a nice day, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow.